The News Line.
Hello and welcome back to People's TV. Several international news outlets are reporting that Hamas could release the hostages at any moment. However, the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, have stated that their intelligence agencies have received no confirmation of such a release. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has echoed the same assessment. Meanwhile, the IDF remains on standby, prepared for the hostages' return. Footage shows welcome packages ready for the returning hostages, each thoughtfully containing a smartphone, a laptop, and essential personal care items. Turning our attention to the Gaza Strip, reports indicate that Hamas militants are approaching dangerously close to the Israeli troop station behind the symbolic yellow line. The IDF has fired warning shots but has been instructed not to take any decisive action, as Hamas could use it as a pretext to delay the release of the hostages. As a result, the safety and return of the hostages remain the top priority. In the meantime, Houthi militants have announced that they will halt attacks against Israel if Israeli forces completely withdraw from Gaza, a claim that many consider unrealistic. There have been no reports of the IDF violating previous ceasefire agreements. It has consistently been Hamas that has broken these agreements. While the ceasefire calls for the unconditional surrender of Hamas and the release of the hostages, neither condition has been met so far. At the same time, we must consider whether the Houthis issued this statement because they are contemplating surrender, having observed the fate of Hamas. The Houthis are clearly aware that the IDF will shift its focus to them once it has dealt with Hamas and the situation in the Gaza Strip. Turning our attention to the U.S., President Donald Trump is scheduled to visit Israel and Cairo. Reports indicate that a major conference has been organized, which will be attended by numerous world leaders. He is arriving in Cairo to provide his final endorsement of the ceasefire agreement. The conference will host more than 20 leaders and will be co-chaired by the presidents of Egypt and Cairo. Among the confirmed attendees are Emmanuel Macron, Keir Starmer, and Friedrich Merz, the Chancellor of Germany. Turkish President Recep Erdogan has also confirmed his attendance. Even Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi is expected to join, and it remains to be seen how he will interact with Donald Trump. In an interesting development, the chairman of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, has not been invited. Most Arab nations support the Palestinian Authority governing both the West Bank and potentially bringing the Gaza Strip under its administration. However, Israel opposes this move and does not want it to happen. If this report helped you see the situation on the ground clearly, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to People's TV, where truth has no agenda, and facts speak louder than spin.
Subscribe us for more details.